Why hello there, and welcome to this video looking at Series 26 of the LEGO Minifigure Collectible series. This series is themed around space, as has a lot of sets that have come out recently. These are going to cost £3.49 and will be coming on sale on May 1st, 2024. So in a couple weeks' time. I have ranked all 12 of these minifigures from least favourite to favourite, so without further ado, let's have a closer look at them. So, in number 12 spot, we have the Imposter. This is a minifigure that is controlled by a little green alien, represented by a minifigure trophy piece. The idea of this one is that said trophy piece is the alien that sits inside the head of the minifigure, which you can see via a square plate that represents the flap that opens up for it. This minifigure is rather simple, but it does have some nice detailing to it, such as the screws / rivets throughout the edges of the body. And it does have a very interesting antennae piece sticking out the top of its head. This minifigure is number 12 spot because even though it's an interesting idea, it is rather a basic minifigure with very basic printing to it. In number 11 spot, we have the Nurse Android. This minifigure comes with milk bottle and baby astronaut in pink. This minifigure has nice leg printing and torso printing and looks very much so like an android. Some of this printing does remind me of Imperial minifigures from LEGO Star Wars. And overall, whilst a bit more of a complicated design than the Imposter, is still a little bit on the simple side and doesn't overly amaze me. Hence why it's in number 11 spot. Number 10, we have another very simple design of this flying saucer costume fan. This minifigure has very nice star pattern printing on its body and on its legs, and features a flying saucer element that goes around its head. But overall, this is a very simple design and uses very few pieces to it. Hence why it is number 10. At number 9, we have our first minifigure that is based on a very old LEGO theme, this being the M-Tron Powerlifter. This is based on the theme M-Tron that started in 1990. This minifigure has very nice printing and is starting to get a little bit more complicated printing with some side leg printing as well. And it does feature, for its powerlifter, a very interesting design and use of pieces from the backpack to the lifter element, and does a very good job at recreating the colour scheme from the M-Tron series. At number 8, we next have another minifigure based on an old LEGO theme, this being Blacktron Mutant, obviously based on Blacktron, which started in 1987. This minifigure, as a mutant, features a lizard-like leg and an arm with 2 arms coming out of it, so 3 arms in total. Like the M-Tron figure, it features the Blacktron logo in the middle of its torso. This is only slightly better in my opinion than the M-Tron figure, mainly due to the inclusion of the lizard leg and the double arm as well. At number 7, we have the Alien Tourist. This is a very colourful minifigure and features nice printing throughout with dual moulded legs and printing on the upper arms, which changes colour halfway down to represent a short sleeve shirt. It has a very simple face, however that works well for this minifigure and comes with a camera piece as well, as you would expect a tourist to have. At number 6, we have the robot Butler. This minifigure is obviously a robot and so doesn't feature normal minifigure legs, but a rolling track-like pair of feet on a spring-like design. This also comes with a fishbowl-like piece for its head to sit inside of. Overall, there is very little printing on this minifigure, but this is mainly due to the legs not being actual minifigure legs, which has limited the ability to print, although the leg piece used is a very interesting piece. Now moving into our top 5 with the Ice Planet Explorer. This is the third and final minifigure based on an older theme, this being Ice Planet, which ran from 1993 to 1994. This minifigure comes with a very cute robot penguin as well, and features a chainsaw-like device for cutting through ice. In the images you can't really see the torso printing that much due to an upper torso and shoulder covering piece that covers most of the torso, and the legs are very bland with only a bit of printing on the feet for the grips that grip into the snow. However, to me this is a very interesting design and I think does a good job at representing Ice Planet. At number 4 we have the Retro Space Heroine. This is a very pink minifigure and comes with a little pug dog as well. This has nice printing throughout with leg printing and arm printing, and comes with a little skirt piece as well, which seems to be an actual solid piece rather than a fabric piece that used to exist. And its helmet piece is also a very interesting design. But for me, the best bit of this minifigure is the pug dog. At number 3, we have probably the most complicated minifigure, that being the Space Walking Astronaut. So this is a minifigure that is based on modern astronaut clothing and features a very high-tech looking jetpack device that is strapped to its back. It has a very nice torso print and arm printing as well, and the leg printing looks very accurate with the narrowing of the stripes to represent knee joints, which the actual suits would have to allow bending of the knees. The jetpack itself is the most complicated and interesting part of this and looks like it uses quite a few pieces for it. Now into our top 2, we have the Alien Beetlezoid. This minifigure features very nice printing throughout and uses a range of very interesting parts. For the legs we have, similar to the Blacktron Mutant, we have lizard legs, and it has a very nicely moulded beetle-shaped head as well, which appears to also go down its back to some sort of wings as well, possibly part of the head piece, possibly part of a piece that goes around the neck. Its torso printing goes very well down onto the legs and overall is a pretty great minifigure. And so at number 1 we have Orion, obviously based on the constellation Orion. This minifigure is my favourite of this series. It features a lot of very nice transparent elements to it, which is something you don't really see in LEGO minifigures. Its shield that it has is also transparent and features the constellation Orion, and it has very nice but simple facial printing on the transparent piece as well, which does a very good job at creating a representation of Orion in space. Its torso printing features nice armour, which continues down onto the top half of the legs, and it also comes with a club. So yeah, that is all 12 LEGO minifigures for Series 26 of the LEGO Collectible Minifigure series. As previously stated, these cost £3.49 and will be going on sale on May the 1st this year. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, subscribe, and I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.